Today from foot specialists as we head into flip-flop season, everybody's favorite time of the year.
I had them on this morning, and Liz Bonas is going to join us now with what we all should worry about, right, Liz?
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and these aren't even Paula's feet, although they are pretty in flip-flops, I know. If you're a person that likes to live in your flip-flops, a local patient says that you might want to reconsider. He nearly lost his foot after he injured his heel in flip-flops working in them at home.
My foot got infected. It was in a place where I couldn't see it.
At this Facebook Live event at St. Elizabeth Healthcare in Covington, Brad Hitchner told us that foot infection could have led to an amputation. He was able to heal it with the therapy that you see here. It's called hyperbaric oxygen therapy. But a lot of care led up to that.
So that required IV antibiotics, surgery to clean out the infection and to cut away the infected tissue. And then that's followed by, it was followed by long-term IV antibiotics, plus all of the resources we have here.
Now Brad and this team want to get the word out about something simple we all should remember this summer season. Going barefoot or wearing flip-flops should be safe for the beach or the times where you know you can't injure your feet. Those foot injuries in many can lead to infections that, especially in those with diabetes, can cause serious complications. Brad had his infection go right to the bone. Ann McCarthy says it's important to remember that that's important because
if we save a limb, we can save a life.
So if flip-flops or open sandals are your footwear of choice, just a thought from someone who knows.
Don't wear flip-flops. Always wear solid shoes, and that way your feet won't get infected.
You know, the most common injuries with these are actually like your toes. They say that people wear them like at amusement parks, and like you scuff your toes and that kind of thing. And then there's usually no bottom on the flip-flop, especially the real flimsy ones, and they step on things. I've had podiatry people tell me that they would almost have no business all summer if we didn't wear flip-flops.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that maybe you twist your ankle. I don't work in them because I worry about twisting my ankles in flip-flops.
Well, I mean, if I like the fun ones where you could do that. But if you wear the flat ones, your ankle isn't really your problem. The problem is you just step out of them and there's no protection for your feet.
Well, that's true. I never thought about that.
He brought up a good point. If you have diabetes, the problem is you can step on things and not feel it. Like, he didn't even know he had an injury. And then, like, somebody said, you know, there's something wrong. And by that point, it was in the bone. And you don't feel it. So there's just some thought that if you're going to do anything other than be at the beach or be at home running around, that you ought to have some protection for your feet. There's a reason we have shoes at bottoms that are hard soles, things like that.
You made me cringe.
I know. I hate to say it. It is an awful thing to talk about, and I'm so sorry if you're eating dinner. But it's really important right now if you want to enjoy the summer. And if you have a foot injury, you can't go walking, you can't do all the fun things you want to do all summer. Don't do it. All right.